Objective of this video is to demonstrate the editing layout of the model on Pathway Pioneer. In order to visualize a model, particular model has to be selected from model listing page after you log in into Pathway Pioneer under the repository tab. In this model listing page, we have different models. A particular model subversion has to be selected and the button view and edit has to be clicked from the tab. Once the button is clicked, the model gets loaded. As the model gets loaded, we can see here we have on the model we have a left navigation panel, we have right navigation panel, we do have context menu, that is the right click property enable all over the page, all over the model. So once the model is loaded, by default it is in non-editing mode. Now in order to enable the editing mode, we have an edit button on the extreme right corner of the header. Once we click this button, editing mode gets enabled. As we can see that the entire background is grayed out and we don't have left navigation panel here, we don't have any right navigation panel here, and the context menu, that is a right click property, is disabled on the particular model. Now in the editing mode, we can see various categories of circle. The yellow circle, we have yellow circle, it represents the metabolite. We have a blue circle which represents a control point for the curvature of the metabolite. We have a black circle which represents the rotation point of the reaction. Now, in editing mode, metabolites, reactions and metabolites path can be dragged and aligned as per one's visualization. Also, the reaction can be rotated around its own axis using black circle present in the model. To perform a drag operation, it is recommended to zoom in on a particular area to a certain extent so that each metabolite in that area is clearly visible in order to get smooth dragging. For example, if I'm interested in editing this particular reaction and this particular area, I have to zoom in such a way that all my metabolites and all my reactions and everything is pretty much clearly visible. Now say for example, if I am interested in moving this particular H metabolite, then I click on that particular metabolite. The red color indicates that the click event has been triggered and the dragging is active. Now once I move my mouse, I can drag that particular element wherever I want to drag, and once I'm done with my dragging, I just have to release my mouse so that the dragging becomes inactive. Similarly, if this is a PGL is a reaction and if I want to move this particular reaction, I just have to click that particular reaction and the change in color indicates that my dragging is active. Once I'm done with my dragging, I simply have to release the mouse so that it gets restored to the previous stage. For example, this blue control point represents the blue circle represents the control point for this particular metabolite, and after dragging, it seems like the curvature of this particular path is not that good, or it's not looking that sharp, we can use this control point. The brown color indicates that the dragging is active. Once we release the mouse, it again will be restored to the blue color indicating that dragging is inactive. Now we have a black circle here. This basically, the black circle is the rotation point for this particular reaction. The rotation can either be clockwise or it can be anti-clockwise direction. Now when you move this particular point, the red color indicates that my rotation is active. Once you are done with the rotation, you just have to simply release the mouse on that particular point so that my rotation becomes inactive. Once we are done with the editing our layout, we have a save button on the extreme right corner of our header. When we hit the save button, our dialog comes up which asks you for the name of the edited layout. For example, I can give textbook _1. So when I hit OK, we can see that the model is getting saved. And once the model is saved, it pops up with a name that okay, your model is successfully saved with this particular name. When I hit OK, using the back button in the extreme left corner of the header button, we can navigate to the model listing page, and the model which I was working on was considered as my base model. Under this particular model, I can see the model which I have currently saved. So the edited model which we have saved, it persists in the user's workspace so that he can come and work on that particular model later. So we modified this particular components here, so we can see whatever changes we made in that particular model, all the changes persist. So in the same fashion, a number of editing can be performed on this particular model.